Welcome to Music and Medicine. I'm your host, Dr. Moshe Lewis, and I'm excited to be joined by, she's becoming my sister, Wyann Vaughn.
Yes.
We wanted to talk because it's so wonderful to be able to catch up with you. Just tell me about some of your inspiration going into music, and we're definitely going to talk about your album, but I just want to know where the inspiration comes from, because you bring just so much soul, so much heart into everything that you communicate.
Absolutely. My family, period. And you know from the album and everything is about family. And with mom, with the emotions, best of my love, you know, with dad, well, let's groove tonight. You know, when you get the two of them together and they start to create all these little mini thems, you know, and we all have basically taken on the music in our own unique forms.
Right.
So I wanted mine to be a part of their legacy, as well as the fact that my older brother introduced me to hip-hop when I was 8 years old.
Right.
Before then, I wanted to be a magician, and then after that, I wanted to be a musician. So
We are there.
here we are.
So tell us about your latest album, Been in It a Minute. I know it kind of represents a compilation of love and music and all the people you've worked with.
Absolutely. Been in It a Minute is an anthology of love, as I told my dentist 2 days ago when we talked about this back in May. So, yeah, he's family too, actually. But we wanted to make this album, I wanted to make this album a we theme. And not just a we theme because of family. I wanted to celebrate love, togetherness, especially for holidays, especially post-pandemic. Some people don't have that family, don't have that vibration to really hold on to. So I wanted to provide that as like a warm hug in sound, you know what I'm saying? So that's what we did. And I had the beautiful privilege of connecting with Ninth Wonder, Terrace Martin, The Emotions, Mom and Him, freaking DJ Quick. I think that one, it gives me chills every time. But I've loved Quick since I was a little girl. So to have him as an ally, all of these West Coast legends and others as allies for me, it means a lot. Quick, this is our first time on record getting to work together on a particular track produced by my good friend Mark Knox. But if it wasn't for DJ Quick, it wouldn't have gotten in my hands. He did a little extra production on it, and my mom and them had to jump on it. The wonderful sound, Soul Council. This is Ninth Wonder's whole production team, including my boy Crisis, soundtrack, the young Andre Megal, who's not a part of Soul Council, but it was like the first time he got a placement. Man, I enjoy everyone on here, but none more than the fact that every member of my family was featured on my album.
I know, which is amazing.
That's my favorite part of the whole thing.
Yeah. It's amazing. The show's called Music and Medicine. What does it mean to you?
Music is medicine. Music is the soundtrack to all of our human experience. The reason it was important for me to put out this album is because I feel like a certain vibration of music is getting not just played, overplayed. Especially if you look like this, or especially if you are a certain age, or you know what I'm saying, like to be on the radio. There's a certain vibration, there's a certain sound that people kind of fall into whether they realize it or not. So Been in It a Minute was really important to do because of the fact that it is a healing component, and it allows people to feel a different vibration of music than I think a lot of people are introduced to today.
Sure. I want to tease that out just a little bit because those words are deeper than may seem on the surface. You really think about the tonality, the resonance, and the way that not only it sounds, but what it can create almost psychologically, but
1000%.
healing-wise. Just tell us a little bit about that thought process, because that's a lot deeper than some people may understand.
This is a vibrational thing. You're a doctor, so you know that all of this shit is vibration stuff, rather. My bad. I am the hip-hop girl. Hello. But no. My mom is good. Hello, Mom. No, the vibrations are real. You know, energy, it can't be created nor can it be destroyed, just transferred, right? And because of that, I wouldn't even touch my album if I wasn't in a good mood. If I wasn't living my words, I wouldn't go into the studio to record the particular song I was working on. that's how true to the music and the vibration I am.
Right.
And like you're saying, because everything is vibrational, people can try to take it for happenstance or make it as superficial or surface as they'd like. The reality is, all of the tones that we expose ourselves to, including our timelines, including social media, including what news outlets we decide to, I don't know if we're programmed to them or if they're programming us, you know what I mean?
Sure, yeah.
So because I'm just a little more conscious maybe and sensitive to those types of realities, I made sure that on this album, the harmonies, if a harmony rubbed too dissonant and didn't bring beauty, I probably removed the note. It was down to that, Moshe. It was like really deep. So last year, while the pandemic was occurring, instead of putting out a music album, I put out visionary affirmations. So and we tuned everything from the 440A to the 432 Hertz A. So we're like hella in tune with what's gonna go for healing. But no, when you say music is healing, there's an equal sign there. Music heals. You know what I mean? So
sure. Tell us where you found your album, and I see the shirt. There's the album cover. Everybody, been in a minute.
Look at my front side. No, I'm wearing my shirt. But Been in a Minute is out currently everywhere you can stream music. The best way to support any artist, any of your favorite artists, purchase their music and stream their music. If you see them having merch, buy some merch. If you see them with a show in your area, whether you can make it or not, throw on some of that money for that. Make sure you're invested in Patreons. Make sure you tune in. And if you have no monetary ways to support your favorite artists, make sure you always share their music and let other people know about their music. Nothing is better than word of mouth, right? Nothing is better. So.
Sure. Well, you heard it from Wyann Vaughn. She's got a new album out, Been in a Minute. We love her like family, but more importantly, she brings love through the music that she communicates, because she really does believe not only music is healing, but she tries to make it so for those that listen. Yeah. So I hope you hear the message within that, and thanks so much for joining us.